This late-night conversation goes from talking about the early access release of the hit Battle Royale, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, to the erroneous concept of time and the vastness and absolute indifference of the universe.
Jesus
It
Christ.
came out March 23rd,
March 23rd.
Really?
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah, I thought it was May. Yeah, it was March.
Yeah, we've known you for 7 years, Monty.
Damn. Yeah.
Like I said, just the other day.
Just the other day.
In
7
the
years too
grand
long.
scheme of the universe,
Exactly.
it was just the other day.
And not to mention that Connor's gonna agree with me on this one. Time is an illusion.
That subtle "huh" from Connor was telling. He knew where the conversation was headed, and he wanted nothing to do with it. For the time being,
Doesn't exist.
Time is a construct.
Time is
What?
literally an onion.
onions have layers.
If you've ever watched the movie Lucy, then you know time is the only unit of measure.
Kevin threw a curveball.
Damn.
Time's not even a fluent unit of measure. That makes no fucking sense. It changes under the pressure of gravity.
Yeah, but Lucy said so.
He hit him with the Lucy said so. Sean's position was critical.
You know why? Kevin, do you know why it does that?
Sean had a quantum trick up his sleeve.
Lucy said so.
Why?
anyone does.
Because I don't know, string theory.
Kevin wobbled under Sean's vastly superior and raw intellect.
Because time is relative.
Well, that's part of it.
That's part of it, Sean replied with minimal effort to display that string theory is merely a subset of the enormous amount of scientific information he knows, and that he wasn't going to waste his time explaining it all to the K-Man.
You know what's weird to me? I don't know the exact dynamics of what I'm talking about right now, but there was like this study where these dudes were like shooting these lights, and the lights would like have a wave pattern if they were watching, but if they weren't watching, it had like a linear pattern.
Kevin was referring to the famous double-slit experiment. The double-slit experiment demonstrates that light and matter can satisfy the seemingly incongruous classical definitions for both waves and particles. This ambiguity is considered evidence for the fundamentally probabilistic nature of quantum mechanics. In the basic version of this experiment, a coherent light source, such as a laser beam, illuminates a plate pierced by two parallel slits, and the light passing through the slits is observed on a screen behind the plate. The wave nature of light causes the light waves passing through the two slits to interfere, producing bright and dark bands on the screen, a result that would not be expected if light consisted of classical particles. However, the light is always found to be absorbed at the screen at discrete points, as individual particles, not waves. The interference pattern appears via the varying density of these particle hits on the screen. Furthermore, versions of the experiment that include detectors at the slits find that each detected photon passes through one slit, as would a classical particle, and not through both slits, as would a wave.
Oh, that's because when you observe particles that are that small, the light actually affects them and it changes their positioning and shit.
Sean's intrigue was piqued. The K-Man knew something about quantum mechanics, thus prompting Sean's swift response by downplaying the whole bitch-ass experiment, mentioning a crucial element, the observer effect. In physics, the observer effect is the disturbance of an observed system by the act of observation. This is often the result of utilizing instruments that, by necessity, alter the state of what they measure in some manner. A common example is checking the pressure in an automobile tire, which causes some of the air to escape, thereby changing the pressure to observe it. Similarly, seeing non-luminous objects requires light, hitting the object to cause it to reflect that light. While the effects of observation are often negligible, the object still experiences a change. leading to the Schrödinger's cat thought experiment. This effect can be found in many domains of physics, but can usually be reduced to insignificance by using different instruments or observation techniques.
Isn't that wild?
It is.
Yeah.
Like, this is doing totally something different if I'm not looking at it. But if I'm observing this, guess what?
It's fucking
That's just
crazy.
because the light's interacting with it and bouncing off of it.
Sean's doubling down on downplaying the experiment. To him, a towering monolith of a man, packing a 12 by 4 incher, all human emotions are nothing but hindrances. Time, wasting distractions, like tears in rain.
That's why toys are able to move when we're not looking at them.
Dude, oh my God, bro. You just made me shit my pants.
Oh my god, I just came.
Care for that one.
Sean's grandeur made everyone tremble, laughing nervously, make petty shit and cum jokes, futile attempts to cope in the presence of a golden god.
Bitch, I just came in your butt. Bitch, you call me daddy. Daddy little slut.
Yeah,
ass.
Damn!
fucking loves it, Kevin Rhymes.
He's on top of it lately.
Yeah, I wish I was on top of you.
Alright, get out.
I wish you were
Cass.
getting out of me.
Can you please stop, man? I just come home to having a nice, relaxed day, and you just do this fucking shit all day.
I wish you'd do me all day. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
General.
Oh my god, I wish I was high right now.
Holy shit, I get off work and I'm in
So
a good
good.
mood and Sean's mad at me for it. Do you turn to box again, Sean?
Yeah, let's box, you fucking pussy.
The K-Man challenged the Golden God to a fist fight in Tarkov. That was not a good idea.
Watch out, General. They'll step on you.
This time I'm coming for blood. This is a
We're
Rocky
recording
versus
it next
Apollo
time
3.
so we can analyze our mistakes.
At this point, Sean was not even looking at that fist fight as a challenge. He was going to make Kevin into a guinea pig so he could scientifically analyze the melee combat in Tarkov.
Exactly.
I told you your mistakes. I told you.
The angel Gabriel had indeed told the Golden God about the mistakes. However, it is a stretch to call them mistakes, for the 12 by 4 inch God works in mysterious ways. Eldritch abominations, carbine gas systems.
Okay, you did tell me, but I still want to analyze them. It's easier if you have footage. Dude,
Wanna
what?
analyze
What's
them
Gabriel's
and
Gabriel's problem?
analyze them?
Just go into my brain with a piece of technology
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
analyze the memory.
A fucking Neuralink, bro.
Yeah.
I got a shit. I'll be right back.
And thusly the Golden God has ended this seemingly random and incongruent conversation by taking a 5-pound shit that's been slowly marinating in his bowels for the past 3 days. It was a 1/4 pound with cheese, a royale with cheese, as the French would say.